This is going to be a reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. We're going to start with Aries. We'll look at messages we need to hear for the month of February. And I'm not even kidding. I think this is the fourth time I'm trying to record this, but I'm getting interrupted for important things all the time. So that's why I already have your spread. So let me recap what I have so far. So for Aries, so it looks like there is a situation that has been burdensome. It is still burdensome that you're attempting, that you're trying to let go of. All right. So this situation that you're trying to let go of could be. So right now it's coming up as the devil, not really the devil, but what it means. It is something toxic in your life that is not letting you to move forward fully in your path. All right. So this can be an addiction. Drugs, alcohol, gambling, porn, I don't know. Could be, I don't know, maybe you're dealing with a serial cheater, serial liar. So anything that's toxic. So it could also be a person, could be a toxic workplace. So anything that's keeping you from living fully, all right? And what I'm getting is this is not, it has been going on for a while. And every time there is a cycle that starts again. And the reason that I'm getting is because it was not being taken as seriously. And when I say that, is not, it is taken seriously, but it's not giving it all the attention that it requires. All right. So meaning this needs an external support help, right? So for example, if we're dealing with an addiction problem, then there is counseling that needs to happen. So it's not something, if you're dealing with a person who's dealing with addiction and they will tell you, oh, I have it under control, don't worry, I'll take care of it, I don't have a problem. And it's just being brushed off, that it can be cleared successfully, but it doesn't. The problem is bigger than what it is being taken as, if I'm making sense. So it could be you dealing with anything like that, right? And this is your sign to actually get external help, or you could be dealing with someone who is going through that and it's creating chaos in your life because of this, all right? I am getting also that you are trying to let it go and you are looking forward. What's your new direction? What's your new path? But also it's like you're still holding on, right? So you're looking ahead, but you still have that path that's still lingering. And it's like you're at a crossroads and you're waiting for a sign, you're waiting for something to happen, or you're planning to see what's coming next. And if you are dealing with someone, this is not someone who's gonna let you go quickly. And you can expect actually a spontaneous visit, a surprise visit. If you block them, they might just show up right at your doorstep. So expect that. And I think you're dealing with these type of things that's keeping you from really moving on. And the devil is clarified by Temperance and the Five of Wands. So it's a healing card. Sorry, allergies. So it's like the healing cards and the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is like, I'm getting here. It's an internal struggle, right? So it's like you're trying to heal, but then something is not letting you. So if it's a person that keeps popping in your mind, if it's something that you need to heal, it could be like inner child healing, right? Also, this toxic thing. It could be something that you haven't healed and it's still coming up in your life and it's impacting your life now. Okay, let's keep going. I am getting for some this, it's a third-party situation where your person says that they were caught cheating and they're telling you that's it, it's all done, it's never gonna happen again, it has happened in the past, and you're like, I'm gonna give you another chance, but it keeps happening again, and guess what, it is going to happen again. But here is the energy I'm getting also for you, Aries. This time you're actually wanting to see proof that action is being taken. So for example, if you're dealing with a person who deals with addictions and they say, I'm getting help, I got an appointment, you go, cool, kudos, but I'm not gonna take her word for it and jump in a relationship right away. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. I'm gonna need to see that you really are going to your appointments. If not that you need to baby them, but it's like it's not like you're gonna, before, I think for some, it's like you're taking their word and you run with it. But this time, you go, no, not this time. We're not gonna do the same thing again. I'm also getting access granted. So your person could be actually, I'm getting that they could be in your social media as under a different name. So it's like they know what's going on in your life and you don't know that they know what's going on in your life. Not that it matters, but it's like just an FYI. What else? What else do we need to see? Any advice here? What's the advice? Strength, Page of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So you are going to get a temptation, just to keep this as generic as possible. You're going to have an opportunity to be tempted, right? To start the cycle, no matter what it is for you. But it's calling for you to be strong. So it's like the Strength card is there. You're gentle, you're still compassionate, but you also have to, that emotional side or that wanting something or idealistic image, to have it under control. Finding that balance between compassion, but also standing your ground and setting boundaries, all right? This is what I'm getting. And the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man could be things being stagnant or a change of perspective. Knight of Pentacles again, and Knight of Cups, and Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords doesn't have to be male or female, of course, but it's like cut the BS. Because what you're getting, Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles, which is not there yet, which is not cooked yet, which is not ready yet. It's not king level yet. So it's still immature behavior. It's still not there yet. So it is calling for you. The guidance here is to just open your eyes, head over heart's decision, right? Again, with the Strength card, don't let your mushy-gushy inside fall. You can be compassionate, but from far away. You can wish them well, but from... you sit over there and I'll be wishing you well. And then the Fool, the Hierophant, you'll get, I think... oh, this is the Strength, sorry. Oh, okay. So I'm going to say something that I really am not a fan of saying, and this is the passing the test, or... because it just reminds me of being in a classroom and then you have a teacher watching and then it's like, oh, are you going to fail? Are you going to pass? It is a test, right? But it's not in the way that we know it. Someone is watching and waiting for you to see if you learned or not. And if you don't, then you're going to be punished. And it's not about that. It is about a checkpoint in your life that you have set for yourself. And your guides are making sure that you go through that and you level up to the next mission, right? To the next level. So this is an experience that is required in your life to learn something about yourself. There is no one punishing you. There is no one watching if you're going to make a mistake. This is about you and about your soul's growth. Anyone that's around you, any relationship that you encounter, it is a reflection of yourself and what you need to address next. Think of it this way. For me, I'll give you an example. I used to, a while ago, someone who I knew, and I'm not saying it's going to be the case for everyone, but this is just an example. This is someone a while ago where I knew very early on they had problems. And I saw it. And then I still went with it. But then when I went introspect and trying to understand my own behaviors, I realized I have this need to save. But again, it's not in a, oh, I'm just going to do it self. I had this false belief that if I am not there to do something, to sacrifice myself, if I don't have this, I'm going to help and change you and help you through it, and I'm going to sacrifice and it's going to be difficult. If I don't go through something like that, it means that I'm not going to be loved. So it's about, for me, I'm not saying it's going to be the case for everyone, but for me, it was about self-love. This is what I discovered. I'm not going to be able to be loved just for me by existing if I don't have something solid to offer. I'm going to fight with you through this and it's okay. Nonsense. You can help, but far away. So because this becomes an enabling thing in my own experience, not saying it's going to be the same. So, and this is a test that's in reflecting and realizing that then I don't need to go through it again. You know what I mean? If something didn't stick yet, I will go through a similar experience until it really until it really sticks, right? But because this is what allows me to expand and to grow and also go through that self-love journey, which I know a lot of us have to go through. And why I'm saying that is because we have the Hierophant and the Fool. Right? There is something that you need to let go of. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The Lovers, it's a choice. And with the Devil that we saw earlier, the Lovers, it's Adam, Eve, and the snake, which is representative of the Devil. You have a choice to make. Are you gonna keep that toxic, have this karmic toxic thing that are keeping you from really showing up as your true self? Or are you gonna keep hanged man, be stagnant in that energy, right? So look, what is it for you? It's gonna be different for everyone, right? So look for what is it. And some, it's tough, it's not pleasant, right, to really go into that journey of introspecting. It's not pleasant because you find out hard truth about yourself, but a lot of it, some maybe inner child healing and fun stuff. Not fun, but then once you go through it, it's so freeing, it's so liberating. It is so this, let's see what else we can get here. I do have also with the oracles, I have be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive, and engagement, your life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, I think that's very similar to what I was just saying now. When you sacrifice yourself unnecessarily, I'm not saying be selfish and don't care. Again, there is a fine line, there is a balance that needs to be found between having compassion and helping and being there for people, but also without having to abandon yourself, to abandon your inner child, to abandon what about you, right? So when you put yourself and your needs on the side just to focus on a person, there's nothing good that comes out of it. Nothing. Like for me, I grew up in an environment where this was encouraged, that you have to sacrifice yourself for people. But again, you don't even, you stop existing, actually. You just live through another person because it's always the focus is on them, the need. But then what about you? You know what I mean? I do get strongly, Aries, that once you close this cycle, strongly, I get it. Once you close this, you learn, you see what is it, that thing about you that you needed to find out about yourself in this connection. I do get that you are going to have someone new here. And they have the Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So once this is done, once this is complete, you do have something coming that's solid, that's not going to be similar. And if you don't learn this, if you don't find that thing that you need to, you're going to have the same person in a different body that's coming next. So just take time, meditate, introspect, see what you can find out. But then you will have, once you close this, you'll have something else, something where you don't have to experience this type of drama to have love in your life. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope this helps. I will see you guys soon. Take care. And now we're gonna go to Leo. This is gonna be a reading for February. We're going to look at messages and see what comes through. 8 of Wands, King of Cups, ooh, 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So 8 of Wands, I don't know, fast action, back and forth, things moving forward in the right direction, and it's giving you emotional satisfaction and it's getting celebrated. What is going on? The Lovers, oh god, 9 of Wands. Ooh. Okay, Leo, so for the 8 of Wands we have the Lovers and the 9 of Wands. I'm getting that there is something you have been waiting for, and you were about to give up, but then you didn't, and then you're happy you didn't. The 9 of Wands is resilience, like the wounded warrior, not giving up. Almost there. I don't know if this is still happening, but if you're waiting for something to happen, for a change, for something new to come in, and you're like, do I give up? Don't. Like, you're about to see some massive change here. I still don't know what it's about. And then we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck, and then we have pop-up, spontaneous, unexpected surprise visit. So if you're not seeing it, it's not there, you're about to give up, you're tired, you're exhausted, and then boom, out of nowhere. When you least expect it, it is happening. Journal, writing, diary, keeping notes. And it's like, is there someone who is keeping track? I want to say I'm getting this feeling that I'm being pulled into a direction. So if this is a work-related situation, I'm getting that, and you have been applying or wanting to change, I'm getting that you're tired, you don't see how things are going to work out, or if you are in an environment and you don't see how things are going to change, I can tell you that out of nowhere, things are happening. Because with writing, diary, keeping notes, I'm getting it's like something's going to come to light and changes are going to happen in the right direction for you. I'm getting also for some of you, it could be if it's a legal situation and you don't see how things are going to resolve, or you don't see that things are going to work in your favor, something's going to come to light. Again, with this writing diary, like there was a document or something, that's gonna change things for you in the right direction. And because I'm seeing with the Hanged Man is a shift, like a that. And then with settlement, agreement, compromise. And then with the Chariot, Queen of Wands, very Leo energy. It's like you're happy, you're being okay, you're now confident, you're now feeling this, you're being brought back to your energy from the Nine of Wands to the Queen of Wands, which is the embodiment of the Leo. So it's like things are going to be like you're gonna be seen just in a fair way. If you're dealing court, for example, or legal, it's like they're gonna and things were not working for you, and there is something that's gonna happen, this document that's gonna make things clear, who deserves what, who does whatever you're dealing with. If it's a work thing, things are gonna be seen, who's in the wrong here, who's in the right. If it's a love situation, you weren't believing it, I'm done with the dating stuff, it's nonsense, I don't want it. But then out of nowhere, you're getting some stability, you're getting this love, you're getting this emotional fulfillment, and there is a new thing that's happening. And it's because I see a celebration, so it's like a success. I see a success. Let's see, what's anything else? The Empress, the Hermit, the Empress, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit. If you were looking for a job, it is coming. If at work you were worried you're gonna get fired because someone made a boo and they're pointing fingers at you, do not worry. The truth will be shown. If it's a love thing, you gave up. But then Ace of Cups, a new overflow of love. And then with the Hermit, now you're starting to see the way. So whatever situation you're in, it is resolving in your favor in February. Wow, and you're gonna unstuck. Also keep in mind that don't put too much negative thoughts in your mind, because you're gonna manifest that negative situation in your life. Wow, and then the Ace of Cups again here. The King of Cups, we have the King of Cups twice. And then the Temperance, which is the healing. And then the Five of Wands. There is some conflict happening here. So it could be either in the workplace, it could be, again, a legal thing, it could be in the love situation, department. But I'm getting strongly that it is going to be resolved here. What else can we see? Family, security. So just getting some oracles, see if I missed anything. Wow. Again here. And proposal could be the love department, or could be a proposal like a new contract or a new decision in court or whatever. And so this is bringing stability. This is bringing a foundation. If it's a new person that's coming, this is the person you're going to be able to build a foundation, a home, kids, and all the, or fish, I don't know, whatever you guys are into. And there is someone who is going to be either acknowledging or acknowledged by everybody that yes, the mistake, it is from the other person, not you. All right, so things are gonna work in your favor, do not worry. I see it's repeating clearly. And I think you're dealing with someone who in the past they were able to get away with things, but then not this time, and might be also the cause of the worry where you think this is a lost cause. But change your mindset, very important. Also, this is the one thing you have to do. And you will see that in February, things are going to shift in your favor, in the right direction. So Leo, that's what I have for you. Let's go to Sagittarius next. Sagittarius, let's look at your messages for February. You have the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fortune, and the Knight of Wands. And the Three of Swords. If you have a boo-boo in your heart right now, that person is coming back very fast. They see you as the star, no one compares. This is the shiny thing that is now inaccessible, but I want. So let's see what this is about. You have someone, Sagittarius, who played mind games with you, and now they're praying, they're finding God, they're finding Jesus again to get back in your good graces, all right? Wow. Sagittarius, here's what I'm getting. I'm getting you went through a heartbreak. Not fun, painful. But then you found peace and you found joy or happiness. You might even have found a new hobby and now you're loving it. But then there is a switch in situation. Now that person who hurt you, now please, I just want another chance. And when with the Knight of Wands, I see this person's coming back very quickly. They're rushing back in very quickly. And the my God. And the Hanged Man and the Five of Cups. Wow. They're not able to move on. I don't know what they did. They did something, but now they're regretting it. And you're here like, oh, thank God that didn't work out because I'm loving my life right now. Feelings. So it's like someone, when they had you, they were not aware of the deep emotions they had. They were experienced while they were having you. But when you left, or they left, they're now realizing that they have deep emotions and now they want you back. But now you found deep emotions for something else, your life, yourself. Union. Now they're thinking that you are their divine counterpart. You're like their soulmate. Seriously, why is it always like that? You give everything to the person and when they crap on it and after they realize, oh, it was like, what? Get the timing right, people. Seriously. Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid's around and 11-11. Are you meeting, oh my God, are you meeting someone new and they're losing their ish? What's the outcome here for Sagittarius? We're gonna look at some guidance, and you have a person who's not able to move on, I can tell you. I don't know if you know or not, but you have a person who's stuck on you. Wow. So they want to be back, but you might consider first, for a hot second, very hot second, the thought might cross your mind, but I don't think you're giving them another chance. You're like, movement, Chariot, no, and and the Hierophant, you know. Wow. So you have the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So what do I do? Do I give that person who's realizing now? This is a person who's saying all the things that you wanted to hear back then when they had you. But now they're saying those things that you wanted them to say. And for a hot second, you go, oh, do I entertain that? And I think you're right. Because with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this new thing is it. With the Hierophant, it's I don't know if you want marriage, but it's like marriage materials, long-term stability, emotional satisfaction, fulfillment, supportive. There's someone who's supporting you. Can you believe it? 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. You could be at a distance with each other, but I think it's temporary because you're going to find some common solutions where you can be both together in the same place. So I think if distance with a new person is an issue, I don't see it being there for too long. It's going to be resolved. And then you have the King of Wands from the past. I'm trying to get your attention, but it's not working. And I'm like, I'm sad. And you're succeeding, you have a relationship who's going to be successful, you're winning the game here. And it's not about revenge, but it's like you were giving them everything at one point. They didn't do much with it. And now you're moving on. You had a heartbreak. It was painful. You healed. You're moving on. You found someone who's giving you what you are giving them. So it's like equal give and take. And then past person goes, no, I'm late to the game, but I still, I actually want you now. I actually do, so can you come back? And you go, well, no, you can F off now because I met this person. And their ego is being hurt right now. So maybe it's a lesson they need to learn. Who knows? Anything else? Let's see. Any advice? Temperance, 2 of Pentacles again, and the 9 of Cups, and the Hermit. Yeah, that first person who's suddenly gonna be talking about their feelings and stuff. Just ignore that. You have done enough work for you not to fall back in that trap. And I think I'm not worried about this one because I think you got it. I don't think you want to entertain it. Maybe for a second it's going to cross your mind. But the guidance here is to heal and leave it in the past. Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. So this is, I can assure you, if you entertain the past person, the same thing is going to happen. Nothing new is going to, no miracle. Don't expect a miracle. But I don't think you want to entertain it anyway. So a new person with the 10 of Pentacles, it could be actually the person you end up with. If now there are difficulties like distance or something, I see it being resolved and you finding solutions together and actually building together. So new person is good. Could be the person that you end up with. I got the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles. This is screaming, living together and all the cool stuff. So Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. I hope this helps. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.